So I will tell you, this is Jeff.
This is David.
Hi, David.
Hi, Jeff.
Oh, man. That's too much positivity.
I'm feeling pretty bad, actually, but
I'm sorry.
I was doing radio voice for the sake of the kids, but
okay, for the sake of the kids. Okay, I'm sorry. We are doing the last items from Eribu.
Yay!
And actually, this will be... It's so good.
Oh, that's satisfying in a way that is hard to define or describe.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
So, we're actually getting the rest of the items in the game that aren't in the last area.
Oh, sweet.
It's just, mostly it's an Eribu, so that's
right.
Where time comes from. There's just a few left in Eden as well.
Oh, right.
Which I remember to go back and get.
It's this area that's been staring at you the whole game.
Mm-hmm. Also means we get to do another weird secret thing.
Yeah. This is one I also had to look up, I think. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's one I had to look up. Because the oblique hint for it, I also did not find, because it was also in a DS puzzle area, so...
Hey, these guys don't go all missing, no.
No, they do not.
That's unfortunate. Also,
it is.
You've lost half your health.
I did. Run, drone, run! Oh no, he's on me, run away! Ah!
Oh, those things hurt.
A lightning gun.
Right.
Lightning gun's kind of fun.
Yeah. I used this one for a while.
It sends out a little pulse and then it kind of flickers back and forth and will kind of home in on nearby enemies.
Yeah. It reminds me of whatever the first lightning spell was from Castlevania Lady with Back Tattoo.
Order of Ecclesia.
Thank you. The names all
Okay.
kind of blend together for me, alright?
I believe the... Wait, do you mean the magnetism spell or the lightning spell?
The lightning spell.
Well, since everything in that game was just Latin words,
It was probably
I'm going to go ahead and say it was
or fullness.
Fulgur. Yeah.
Fulgur, yeah, probably. Hey, we're back at the first area of the game.
Yep. Putting a little save point, checkpoint, because we'll warp back there a few times. Do some spokes on the wheel.
Right. You make your own hub worlds. It's emergent gameplay.
Yep, it's what it... I don't think that's what that is, but okay.
I don't remember what emergent means anymore.
It's gameplay and gameplay styles that were not intended in the design of the game. That
Ah.
emerge from the rules of the game.
Well, now I know. Thank you. Oh, speaking of words, I actually... So, one of my friends, she was complaining about how, on Facebook, how cockamamie has a spelling that was different than what she thought, and she didn't know why it was spelled that way. And I was like... I
have a thing for you, madam.
I can give you a link to, very specifically, two men talking for almost 45 minutes about where cockamamie comes from. Or, sorry, three men talking about where it comes from.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to listen to lexicographers talk about the history of Yiddish words? 10? Great. Because you should listen to this particular episode.
Because it's a French word, not a Yiddish word, that becomes Yiddish. But whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Words, they each have their own story.
Yep.
Actually, another thing that came up at work was one of the people on my team sent me a link to, because he thought like, oh, I thought you'd be interested in this. It's an interview with the...
Nice use of grapple.
Yeah, it's an interview with the guy who made the Dothraki language in Game of Thrones.
Right.
And I was like, that is interesting to me. In fact, I listened to a whole half-hour conversation on Lexicon Valley specifically, talking about how he, his history of making languages and what he wanted to do, and how the things he did for High Valyrian versus Dothraki, and also like the most interesting thing I thought from the Dothraki thing was that the gender cases are not based off of sex, but based off of whether a thing or an object is animate or inanimate.
Right.
So it has a spirit and is alive or is not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is pretty interesting.
That is a really cool episode. That whole show is great. They don't have bad episodes. Also, this area...
I ran out of Lexicon Valley. So.
Yep. So I have at least the benefit of being able to go through about 120 episodes of Mabim Bam.
That's true. Also, I ran out of Mabim Bam.
Also, this area, screw this area a lot.
This is one that I found out. When you scan the side there, you get Ikibu Labiru.
Yep.
Which I think is it was Sanskrit, right? Nope, it wasn't.
It wasn't Sanskrit last time.
Nope, it wasn't Sanskrit last time. We'll say ancient Persian because I keep forgetting the stupid language.
That's not what. It's not Ik3U.
Nope, it's not. I did that one bad.
You can just cycle to the next. You don't have to re-enter them.
Yeah, I did not know that. This time, it works. That I think it translates to hidden area, or something like that, which seems clever. Appropriate.
You're using this gun again. I like how you're just kind of doing things to have fun at this point.
Yep. I've got all these weapons. I might as well use them.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I figured that out on my own. I did not figure out the other weird ones.
All right, I remember these guys.
These guys count as separate enemies because they make green blocks instead of anything else.
The stone or the blood bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what those are called?
I don't think so. I would just call them like Metroid eggs. It's not technically Metroids in this game.
Right. All that for a power node fragment.
Mm-hmm.
Bite me, game. I'm just mad because I couldn't figure it out.
And then when you did, it was not worth it.
Nope.
Aside from getting closer to that 100%, so.
Right. Well, I mean, you have to get 100%.
Well, of course.
Yeah. First time you play the game, at least, and really every time. Because even, Metroid Zero Mission, every time I played it, it was like, I could do low percent, but I want to collect all the things.
Also, low percent is very, very hard.
Yeah. Especially if you play on hard.
We use more lightning gun. I like the lightning gun.
Yeah, lightning gun's pretty good. I like any gun that just seeks out targets, and you don't have to really think. I don't know. It's probably indicative of some negative aspect of my personality, but whatever.
Maybe it's more indicative of just playing video games and liking things like missile spam and wave motion guns and BFGs. Yeah.
I will say whenever I play Mech Warrior games, I do whatever loadout gets me all the missiles. Also,
have a unique note. Faded note. Whatever happened here was catastrophic. Whatever the filter is, don't know. It's from Trace, maybe the first time he was here, or a different version of him. It's hard to say, but that's the wheelchair, assumedly, that he was confined to before. I guess the rebirth chamber situation worked it out.
Yeah.
It's not really clear where on the timeline that particular note happened.
Yeah. I assume it's... Well, it's after he's used the chamber once, at least, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose.
But, yeah, that would be the little bit in the foreground that you spoiled for me, that I probably would not have noticed if you hadn't spoiled for me.
Yeah, I thought that you'd gotten it based on your descriptions of things, but no, had not. We're heading to another area of the game that has water you can drown yourself in.
Yay!
So desire.
And more things that will spill out infinite health. Spit out, I guess, would be the more correct term, but whatever. Hey, power node. Power node, health node. Health node.
And a complete health node, actually.
Yay! You have almost all the health. Or actually, do you have all the health at this point?
I don't know.
Excellent use of grappling hook this episode.
I know. Don't worry, they'll be bad. There'll be some bad grappling as well to balance it out.
I mean, you've been doing a bunch of really good movement.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm good at video games.
You are.
Guys.
You are. You're better than I am.
I spent a lot of time playing video games.
I don't. Not anymore. I wish I did.
Video games are alright. It's fine.
Video games are fun. Kilver. Oh no. Yes. 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 Celebratory explosion for the Kilver.
Well, I've got all these bombs just laying around.
And then all of the red shinies.
So this is the best weapon in the game, sitting up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little fireball. It's a flamethrower.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me try and remember how to spell this word. Spoilers, I don't quite remember how to spell it.
What is the code?
We'll see.
Where are we supposed to find it?
So the reason that I'm getting this now instead of coming back later is that I don't want to backtrack.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll actually see where we get the clue for the code in the last area of the game.
Mm.
But we're right here now, and I wanted to collect all the stuff in Eribu. So
yeah.
Thus, we shall pick up the flamethrower,
which is, I guess, the best weapon in the game for real.
It is actually the best weapon in the game. But we won't be using it until we actually find the clue.
Yeah, that's how we know you're a legit gamer right there.
Yeah, sure. Some sort of equity in that.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Why are you? Oh, you're just saying, hey, we got all the things? Oh, yeah.
Save warping. Haven't got all of the map squares.
Yeah. I don't... I like that the game indicates to you that you got 100% of the map squares. I don't like that matters.
Yeah. It's a thing to do.
Yeah, it's like with Symphony of the Night. I thought that was dumb.
Yeah, Symphony of the Night thing.
It's like...
Even dumber in Symphony of the Night, because you can get, like... In the normal game, in normal gameplay, like 200.6% completion.
Which is
completion.
Which is great. That's...
And then non-normal means you can just go upwards of however far the actual... probably just like the number counter can go. Probably like 65,000 or something.
It took me a long time to find that one.
Yeah, got all the things.
I was playing with a mechanical pencil in my other hand. I just broke it.
Okay.
Now I'm kind of sad. This one's been with me a while.
Requiescat and pencil.
Are we going for a ride? Yay!
Yep, we gotta head back to Eden.
Head back. Ah!
Jokes.
Was that on purpose?
No.
Oh, okay.
Pun life is just a part of my being. Subconscious puns are just a thing that can happen.
Wow. I got nothing. I was like, I have to come up with a pun for like...
What is a subconscious pun?
Yeah.
Subconscious.
Like, what's Latin for subconscious? I can't remember. I've got to work this into something. It's not like it or superego. That's not what I'm looking for specifically. Whatever. The moment has passed.
Sumerian?
Sumerian?
The language.
Oh, Sumerian.
So I used my brain to tell my hands to search Google.
Ah.
Because I keep forgetting. It is, in fact, Sumerian.
And not Samaritan. It's good.
Yes, not Samaritan. Hey, look, there's an item up there.
It's an item that took me forever to get with the other coat.
Yes, it is a lot It's easier to get with infinite jumps, but it's not necessary. You can use the sort of long-range launcher thingy-ding.
Right. I didn't know about infinite jumps when I was getting this one, so...
I didn't either. It's just, yeah, it's a little cumbersome, but this is a preview of bad input chains from, in the future, there'll be some
it never occurred to me to do that.
Oh, you didn't even think about that?
No, I jumped in from the side.
Well, you can. That's fine.
That took forever. Oh, man. Using the grappling hook would have been so much easier. Damn it. I mean, darn it.
I mean, it's okay. You can let it out.
Gosh.
Okay, well, okay. Let's at least keep it a little family friendly.
Fine.
We have all the items in Eden.
Yay! You know, if you want to hear family friendly, you should hear the outtakes from me trying to record a cappella stuff.
Okay.
It's real great, especially since Buddy is the one doing it, and he's just like, nope, saving that one. That one's going in a separate track, and we're just going to remember this as David swears a lot.
Yep. This is what we call the scat take. Does that mean when you say nonsense syllables? No, it's just where you say all the time.
Actually, I didn't say for the most part. It was other words.
Okay, I mean, you gotta have a variety.
A variety of two. Why are you going up here?
Because I am going to do a fancy trick that I got on the first try in the practice run, and did not get on the first try during the actual recording you're watching right now.
Oh, man.
So if you infinite jump, so it's, Y, R1, Y, or triangle. We'll skip to the part where... Look, it was an embarrassing long amount of time. There was supreme saltiness going on right now.
You were saying all the bad words.
Yes. So, yeah, you need to grab this and you can...
okay.
Because the grapple hook is the same button that recalls your mind machines into your body. If you're not in trace form and then press the grapple button, you will just cancel the remote drone and then go back to your other body, which is already falling back down the shaft.
Right.
Over and over and over again. Because once it doesn't happen once, it continues to not happen over and over and over again. Hey, look, it's a person.
Hi, Elsnova. You're looking
ominous.
Final
I think it's
bossy?
a good word. Man, maybe not even final bossy. Almost like optional
super bossy.
bossy.
You're looking Sephiroth-y from Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, there you go. Thank you for clarifying.
I should have just said Sephiroth-y, I guess.
I guess.
Because he's been in more games where he wasn't the final boss than ones where he was.
I suppose that's true. I'd say more like a weapon. I mean, it fits.
Yeah. Also,
well, I don't think there's any flying weapons. Were there any flying weapons in Final Fantasy games?
Ultima Weapon.
Ultima Weapon. In which one?
Final Fantasy 7?
In Final Fantasy 7.
Ultima Weapon flew.
Flying?
It was the centaur with wings.
Alright. I don't remember that much about Final Fantasy 7. I usually just think of Ruby and Emerald, but I guess there were others.
There were others. There was Ultima and Diamond and...
Yeah, okay, I remember this now, yeah.
I think it was actually just Ultima and Diamond. We're skipping over an important set of dialogue here that we probably should talk about a little bit.
Yeah, I guess the gist of that is that Elsnova seems somewhat repentant. Somewhat. Not much, but a little. She agrees that the important thing is that Athetos is stopped, not necessarily that he is murdered. It's like, it's okay if you want to not murder him, but breached attractor has to be destroyed.
Right. And she even said no killing. Which is for Elsnova is one of those rare times it's a complete sentence. Sort of. She turned. That is such a freaky body she's got. That's not that I'm shaming her, but
yes, of course not. It's very Giger-esque.
Yeah. Is it Giger or Geiger?
It's Giger, I think?
Okay.
I think it's Giger.
I believe. Hey, it's time for a fun area.
Yep, this is the last level. This is the, Mar Uru. First of all, we have all the things.
Yay! Things. Except for at the last area.
Yes. This is Mar Uru, also known as the stupid tower where all the enemies are horrible. Hey, if we disrupt that guy, then we can actually control him. That's what I was trying to demonstrate.
Right, by having him hit your face.
That did happen. That's true.
It took me a while to figure that out with him, but I did figure it out. Did you have to help me with that one, or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
What I didn't figure out was how the other enemies work.
Right. Well, that's because it's crap. It's interesting and cool, but man, expecting you to notice that. Oh yeah, you have 2 tentacles now. Did we talk about that? 2 sets of tentacles?
Yeah, 2 sets of tentacles. Yeah, Bioflex Accelerator, whatever. It's fine.
Are you gonna use the flamethrower?
No.
Oh, data bomb. One thing I like about this area
there we go.
is the beats per minute are fast enough that Trace really looks like he's getting down. I'm dancing in my chair, not that that helps.
I think it does help.
Yeah.
I like the ion beam.
Yeah, yes, I could tell. I just hear that in the background. Just
next time on Axiom Verge, we'll actually beat the game. We'll get the endings, of which there is the ending, and then I'll try and get the slightly different ending you can get with slightly different conditions. Maybe. I don't know how I'll organize that one. We'll at least see the end of the game, talk about the story's conclusion, and then probably also throw in, actually I haven't decided whether it'll be on the next video or if I would do another one after that for like secret stuff. There's a few extra secret stuff.
All those hidden worlds you didn't find.
Yeah, there's also hidden worlds which I didn't find any more of. I kind of don't want to go looking for.
It is a cool concept that is done in an exceedingly annoying way.
Yeah, the randomness kind of just is.
It's that it's random and that there's they're not all guaranteed to exist. Like there are 40 spots they could be, and there are 15 worlds, and there will always be 15 worlds. Check these 40 spots. Like I would have preferred that, I guess.
Maybe. There are unique weapons you can get. 3 of them, actually. I can at least show off one of them, for sure. I'll poke around the other secret worlds I've found in the practice run and see if I can find another one.
And if you can't, I'll see if there's a cheat engine thing for the PC version, then I'll throw some stuff together.
All right. Well, that'll work out.
Yeah, well, it'll happen. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
So if you enjoy watching these things and would continue to enjoy watching these things, consider giving to our Patreon.
Hooray!
Hooray! Now let's talk about something completely unrelated.
Okay. The Witness. Jonathan Blow's new game.
I still have no money, and I still cannot play that.
It's good.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's great.
Very high quality puzzle game. That is in the spirit of Myst.
Which is one of your favorite games.
It is one of my favorite games. Spirit of Myst in that, well, it's kind of just like the Myst Island. Basically, it's basically the Myst Island.
Yeah. That was the best part about that game that I never beat. Which was, here's an island. All right.
Figure it out.
Go do stuff. What, you want, plot? No. Just solve all the puzzles.
Myst has an incredibly famous intro that sets it up.
It does. I don't remember what it is.
All right. I'm going to read you the intro to Myst because it's awesome.
Okay. Let's hear it.
I only remember the first line. That's why I'm going to get the whole thing.
Oh.
I remember as soon as I fell into the fissure that... yeah, and then I lost it.
So it's not hate.
No.
No?
I do not like that. It just bothers me.
What?
I have no mouth, I must scream.
Oh, that whole thing is pretty bad. It's great. It's bad.
Just the whole story is one of the most like sadistic.
Yeah.
Against its characters. It
is an author who very clearly hates the people he is writing about. And
so I would put it up there with like it has more. Let's say it has much more merit than something like a Saw movie. But I get the same feeling of just, it's just very, very rough.
Right. Well, I can't really defend it, I guess. Like, it's real bad. I will never watch a Saw movie, ever. Yeah.
I have a more visceral reaction than I do from watching, like, a Saw movie where it's basically just horrible things happening to people anyways.
Mm-hmm.
From I have no mouth, I must scream. Just like reading the descriptions of the tortures that Am does. So we'll move on to Mist intro.
Yes, let's hear this. Let's hear this.
Let's see. Mist is so good.
Well, maybe we should let's play Mist.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book, capital B, would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I have tried to speculate where it might have landed. I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile. Still, the question of whose hand might one day hold my Mist book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written. And then it zooms around the island, and then the Mist theme song comes on. It's like dun 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 dun. And the game is awesome, and it's about a lost civilization that has the ability to create worlds by writing books.
Mm-hmm.
This might have been an inspiration for something else I did.
Maybe. I don't know if it was. Did you ever read the Mist book?
I did not. The Book of Dunny.
The Book of Atris.
Also, the game was a Book of Atris. Okay. Well, he was a Dunny. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll partial credit.
I love how you're giving your own grade there. Nice.
Mist was made by two brothers, Robin and Rand Miller. And that's it.
Did they also make Riven?
Yes. Well, I mean, their company did, so there's more of them.
Oh, for Riven. Okay.
Yeah. Riven, and then there's the third, fourth, and fifth Mist game. And there's also Uru, Ages of Mist, but it was an online thing that didn't work out.
Yeah, the Mist book
is awesome.
Is good. The Mist book is good. I think it's been. Oh God, it's been 15 years since I read it, but I think it's good.
So the opening voiceover, which is actually from Atris. Let's take a look at some words.
Okay.
Fissure.
Mm-hmm.
Conjecture.
All right.
Futile.
Mm-hmm.
Apprehensions.
Okay.
Allayed. Let's see. I think that's all of them. Oh, and speculate.
Okay.
This opening, this like 3 or 4 sentence opening narration to Mist taught me so many words when I was like 7. I was like, I love words now.
Words are great.
No going back. The words are great.
So Mist is why you like words, not Dr. Seuss.
It's a contributing factor.
Hop on Pop didn't do it for you.
Dr. Seuss is nonsense words.
Aww. But Hop on Pop.
I mean, those words are not nonsense words, by themselves. But
I just you speak of nonsense and nonsense words and whatnot, and like on my desk, I just have so much like DDP yoga stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I have an old wrestler staring at me from a bunch of different positions,
judging you
a little bit. Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's a good thing, a good product, but he's renamed a whole bunch of yoga poses. And when I've told people who do yoga those name changes, they just look at me. Why? Why would he do that? It's like, well, maybe people don't want to do something unless he calls it superstar.
Okay.
Which he does.
Good to know.
It's superstar
right.
Every time. It's not superstar. He's like, now we go into superstars, and now we go into superstar. My life is very, very simple right now.
Okay.
It's DDP yoga and cooking and work.
Yeah, music stuff.
It's music. Well, that's work.
Okay. YouTube stuff. That's work.
It's kind of it's fun, but it's work.
Yeah, that's true.
I've been helping my new roommate move stuff. That's been different.
All right, manual labor.
Yeah. So if you want to give me, as viewers and listeners, if you want to give me other things in my life that I can enjoy, please consider donating to our Patreon.
If you would like to send just random stuff, like P.O. Box.
Should we get a P.O. Box?
Nah, it's all right. Well, it's good if you want to. I mean...
Post in the comments if you want us to get a P.O. box so you can send us stuff. If you've listened this far in the movie.
It's that audience interaction thing that the kids are always talking about.
Yeah, except, like, what is it, the Dutch? Is it the Dutch? The Dutch are the only ones who are going to hear this?
I think it's the Dutch. The Dutch are the only one. They're still here.
We should learn to speak Dutch after, like, 10 minutes. Just start speaking Dutch.
I don't know if that'll... no, that'll probably sound extremely racist. There's no way around that.
We're catering to our core demographic?
Kind of.
Actually,
I am eating a 2-pound block of cheese at the moment.
I don't think that's
Dutch people like cheese, right?
I think that's more racist than us speaking bad Dutch, honestly, at this point.
I think that Dutch people like cheese.
That's everybody likes cheese.
Because
I don't think it's
cheese is fun. Okay, it's like the spirit of fun. If you don't like cheese, you just don't like fun. Apologies to everyone who lives in China. There's a few people that live there. There's not a lot of dairy in their diet.
That's accurate. Yes,
it is accurate. That is the one thing the thing I miss most from going out with a lot of Asian friends. So all kinds of different Asian cuisine, not just Chinese food, but specific kinds of Chinese foods like Szechuanese, etc.
Yeah, and then you've got the Korean and the Thai,
and there's Korean and Thai and Japanese and all of these different things, and not a lot of sugar and cheese and butter and potatoes and like cilantro and garlic.
Yep.
I was like, I like all those things too.
Have you eaten dinner? Like, is the cheese it?
No, the cheese is it.
Oh, okay. That's why you're
but I am thinking about food at the moment. Yes, this is true.
Okay.